The touch of the devil.
Uh, Welcome, everyone, to Thursday's edition of Monday Motivational Rant. I'm the Genetic Marvel, and below me is Crystal.
Hi,
Good
guys.
morning, Crystal. How are you?
I'm doing so good. We've been having a great laugh, you guys.
I mean, well, it's this weird thing where, so Crystal came on and she's like, have you ever seen 90 Day Fiance? And I'm like, what? Hold on. Just slow down for a little bit.
Because I had just finished watching on the Facebook, you can pick video, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I go through the videos and then I keep getting shown these 90 Day Fiance clips. Exactly. And I'm so obsessed with this stuff. They have 90 Day Fiance, like the beginning of it, like when they first meet each other or they haven't met yet, which blows my mind.
It trust me, you know what? The whole idea about it is crazy. Joey says, how much do you pay, Crystal? I will double it. No. Nice. No man has ever watched that show ever. Not by choice. Not by choice.
That's yes, because they no. That's a lie. Secretly by choice, because men secretly love tea. Like they love gossip. They love girl stuff. They secretly want to wear the eye patches. They secretly want to do facials, and not even like the sexy kind. Like they secretly want.
What's up, beautiful people? What's up, walkie talkies are neat? How are you?
Hi guys.
I'll be honest with you. So I do have you watched what is the new one? We Like Giving Facial. There we go. Ta-da!
And the other ones. I know you guys secretly love the self-care stuff.
So no, we do not. Unequivocally not true. Yeah. That tells me Joey is standing there right now with a face mask on, and he's like, "That's not true. How dare you?"
That's not true. He's
got his Victoria. Head in a towel. Yeah, exactly. He has a shaved head like I do, and he's still got the towel wrapped around. He's like, "I'm dry. I'm exfoliating."
Exactly.
I would rather jump off a tree onto the ground than sitting there getting on a mask and eye. Well, listen.
Well, that's what you say until you feel the toxins.
I'm gonna be going to Cleveland. Maybe I'm gonna stop in at Joey's and we're gonna do a little eye masks.
And
we're gonna have to go live.
You know, I mean, there's nothing sexier than a man that wants to take care of himself.
I mean, I don't know about that one, but no. So the one show that I like watching is Love is Blind, because it is hilarious to me. Also, most of the people are horrible human beings.
Yeah, but they're not ugly enough.
Well, so
I think that they should be uglier, because like I feel like if you're gonna go on a show like that, you really got to be like, hey, the looks is not going for me.
Listen,
this is the only way that I'm gonna get love.
I'll tell you this much.
Hot.
There was one season where there was a lot of the women were plus size, let's call it.
Yeah, but that's a thing now.
And then but then
gain weight.
they only continued the show with thin people, and I was like, none of them got selected, because they listened to some of the guys how they ask questions. They're like, so if we were to go on a roller coaster, would you have any issue? And you're just like, what kind of questions are these?
Do you have to get an extra seat when you go on an airplane?
Oh, yeah. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. And one guy's like, so I like to be physically active. Do you go out for activities?
I were a firefighter and I had to lift you up a ladder. Is that possible? Mind you have to be 150 pounds or less. I think they train like that.
No, it's heavier than that.
Is it?
I like the show Down for Love, the Down syndrome dating show.
Oh yes, we were talking about that. Me too. Thank you.
Love on the Spectrum. I've only seen clips of Love on the Spectrum.
To watch it. After we're done this, if you don't have too much to do, either tonight or today, you and Victoria got to watch that, because you're gonna love it. It's so brutally honest and real, and I feel like it made me know that I might be undiagnosed on this spectrum. Because I relate to these people so much.
I mean, that's fair. Okay, Walkie Talkie's gonna say, what TV has taught me is that body positivity is beautiful, and the Ozempic came around and that positivity moment went away. Looking at you, Lizzo and Meghan Trainor.
Yeah,
you know what?
Everyone decided that they were gonna do rich people math and lose weight instead of instead of being big is beautiful.
What about Feeling on Wheels, the wheelchair dating show?
Oh my God, is that one for real? Is that
I
a
don't
thing?
know. But I would not be surprised if it existed in the States, because the States does crazy stuff. So yeah, on this point, walkie-talkies are neat. Listen, this is the thing. I've been fat my entire life. I lost weight during the pandemic. Everyone else got fat just because they didn't have to be in front of people. And then everyone's like, yeah, well, that'll happen too. But it was like, all of a sudden people were like, you should be body positive. I'm like, where were you guys for 40 years, you sons of bitches?
Exactly. Where were you guys during high school when everybody had an eating disorder? I knew one girl that ate paper. Like, you know,
Jesus.
like everybody had an eating disorder when I was in high school.
That's not, yeah.
Where were they then?
I'm telling you.
But now, remember J-Lo used to be like the fat girl? Like, I mean, well, she's gorgeous and she's not even at all big. She probably wears a size 6.
She's a horrible person on the inside, though. That's
she is. I mean, she's saying for Joe Biden. So
well, says
everything.
So she has there are 2 movies that are out. One is like The Greatest Love Story Never Told or some shit like that.
Her?
Yeah, it's her own produced thing, and they are horrible.
What's that other one that she did? Geely or Gigi, or the one with Ben Affleck that everyone hated?
Yeah,
I really liked it though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every movie that people are like, "That's the worst movie." I'm like, you know what? I kind of dug it.
It's giggly, yeah.
Oh, giggly? Is it really?
It's supposed to be Gigli, and I'm like, no, that's giggly. That's what it
giggly. Okay.
2005 fat is less than 2025 is fat. Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, people are though, like, they're either on one side of it or they're on the other, because either people are extreme health nuts, like I've been replacing exercise and stuff with other stuff, so like I'm not an extreme health nut, but I'm going down that road. But they're either extreme health nuts, like they exercise, diet, eat all these protein powders and all this crap, or they're like, I love hamburgers and I love Uber Eats and I love blah blah blah. And so, or they're on that side of it, like nobody's really in the middle anymore.
Victoria, like, everyone needs to watch that J-Lo documentary. It's hilarious.
Is there a documentary now on her?
Hey, so at one point,
have a documentary already. It's called Selena.
Listen, she walks up to her old childhood home, and there's a guy on the door on the stoop, and she's like, "Oh, this is my old house." She's like, "Who are you?"
A whole house.
Anyways, she goes, "Oh, I'm Jennifer Lopez. I'm Jenny from the block," and the guy's like, "I don't know who you are." And it's just watching her like brain freeze. Her whole like, how could you not know who I am? It is the funniest shit.
I love because people like that, like we don't know who people are. Because look, like I didn't get any music videos until recently, until YouTube. And now I'm like looking at music videos. Mariah Carey could not sing or dance. Like, you know, I loved Mariah Carey, but I didn't have access to like music videos, like much music videos and MTV and all that stuff. Because like we just didn't grow up like that. So when you see it now and you see all these things, you're like, Mariah Carey can't dance. Okay. All the boy bands were extremely gay. Like, you know, like accurate. I'm surprised Just Lance Bass was gay out of the whole NSYNC thing, because their mesh shirts and everything else, like it's
a little much. Yeah.
Even Blink 182, a little bit gay. Like everyone's just a tad bit gay. I think we covered this before, but I think like 70% of the male population in 2025 a little bit gay.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's one of those things. Victoria says on the same day they binge watched the newest season of The Witcher, which is not as good as the previous season.
One.
Okay, The Witcher is like a sci-fi thing with like witches and wizards and all that kind of stuff. And it was based on a book. The book is really awesome. They made a video game. It's really cool. Henry Cavill was the lead and did a great job, but he was very...
What else is he in, so that way I have a reference?
Superman.
Oh, okay. You're like,
he might be the new James Bond.
Like, you just pulled the J-Lo moment on me. Like, how dare you not know who that is?
Yeah.
Like,
he's gorgeous. Like, if you see him, you'll go, oh God, because he's beautiful. Yeah. So the funny thing is that he was very particular, because he's like, well, that's not how it's written in the books. We should be doing it. We should be respecting the origin material.
Was particular?
The actor. Yeah, because he's a big fan. and everyone was like, he's such a pain in the ass. And it's like,
Uh,
no, he did a great job. And so like when you see what he did, it's awesome. So now
Okay.
they replaced him with Liam Hemsworth,
Oh,
and
I
it
know
is
him.
yes, and it's not good. It's not good. It's just not as good as it was.
Oh,
And
he's a smoke show. For a white boy, he's a smoke show.
So hey, I'll be honest with you. He's a 6 if Henry Cavill is a 10.
Oh, okay.
So Henry Cavill is
Henry
gorgeous.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill is gorgeous.
Can't really picture him. Like, is it like the Superman from Smallville?
No. Hold on. Let me pull up a thing.
Okay. But anyways, so The Love on the Spectrum, I really think you should watch because it has a guy that loves like medieval times like us. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know if he's I think you have to watch a couple seasons, but they stopped doing it. Like they haven't had any new ones.
Well,
so, but I think it's a really good show.
I'm going to share.
90 Day Fiancés, it's all so mind-blowing to me, but you get to see how people kind of really are. Like if you can look past the fact that they're all on TV, you're like, oh, because even on TV, you're a little bit of a psycho. That's so true. if you're guarding it because you're on TV, that means that in real life, whoo.
Yeah. Okay, here's a picture of Henry Cavill.
Okay. I can't see it. Your pause button's on it. Oh, I still can't see it because I don't have glasses.
Ugh. I'll send you a picture. It's fine.
Okay.
Jesus.
But
anyways, yeah. Watch Jersey Girl if you want a good J-Lo Ben Affleck movie because she dies at childbirth in the beginning. Also accurate. I remember when Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, was considered fat back in the 80s.
The whole thing.
Oh yeah. The dad is George Carlin. That was actually a good movie. Remember the glam bands of the 80s? Most of them made Freddie Mercury look super straight. That's true too.
That's so true. All of them, like the tight jeans and everything. Yeah. Any man that wears the jeans tighter than me, I question him.
I mean, that's not good for your testicles.
I wear my jeans so tight. So
that's because you don't have a wiener. Like,
it's
very simple.
Tighter jeans than me.
Yeah. His wiener is dying.
His wiener is dying. That's like how I notice how some men with big wieners, they sit cross-legged, and I don't understand how that happens. And I know in my head, because I know maybe I've seen their wiener, and yet I know that it's big, and I'm like, how do you sit cross-legged?
Well, it falls in between.
I've seen that happen, and it's such a big mystery to me, because I worry about the wieners. Like, and when you guys go to zip up your pants, like if I'm in love with a man and I watch him zip up his pants, it's the most heart-wrenching situation because I'm like, please don't get it stuck. Please don't get it stuck. Please don't hurt it.
I mean, that is men think the same way. They're like, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Victoria says a 6 is generous for Liam Hemsworth. That's fair. Their sex scene was a snooze fest. That's also true. Yeah.
He's probably boring because he knows he's pretty.
But he's not that pretty.
Good-looking girl. Like, like not all good-looking, but like a non-broken good-looking girl.
Yeah.
It's probably boring.
He's the dude that reloads his fist. Guys aren't hard just sitting there. I mean, also true. Well, sometimes.
Well, I know that, but still, you got all that stuff happening. You know,
it's a fair question.
It's a good question. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't. Where can I watch Love on the Spectrum? Because now I'm
Netflix.
Is it on Netflix? Okay.
It's on Netflix. It's so good.
Well,
I like all these love reality shows, like even the Too Hot to Handle and all that stuff, because people are so vulnerable when it comes to love.
Well, I think that's the problem.
Put on a face, they're so vulnerable. And it's crazy because it makes you feel not so crazy. Like at least
no, I understand what you're saying. Well, this is the thing. Like when we watch Love is Blind, the big thing is that I'm like, I always feel like I'm a good person because I'm like, these people are dog shit people. Like they're horrible.
Or they're so like, I don't know. It makes you feel like, is that what people really go for or think these days, or how they want to act? or when you see like them start living together, because on Love is Blind, they start living together, right? They
Yeah.
have that like trial marriage.
Yeah.
When you see them doing that, you're like, remember, you're trying to impress this person that you could possibly spend the rest of your life with.
Theoretically.
And this is how you're acting. Like, I don't cook. I don't do this. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria has a question for you, Crystal. Wait,
Okay.
What is your favorite movie, Crystal? That would determine whether or not I want to watch Love on the Spectrum. What is your favorite movie? Casino. Oh, yeah. Very good. Good movie. I don't know if Victoria's seen Victoria. I had to like we first started dating, and I talked about The Usual Suspects, and Victoria had never seen it.
Oh,
and then I was like, "It's a great movie." And and
Harry Potter, Casino, but those don't relate to Love on the Spectrum. I just like it because it's brutally honest.
It is, which is also enjoyable. Let's be honest.
Yes, and because people on the spectrum are very, 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 very honest, because they don't think about everybody else's opinion, because they're not thinking about everybody else. They're just thinking about what they got going on.
I don't know. Do you think that's better or worse?
I think it's better, because then I think it's more peaceful. Because then you don't have, because when you sit there, my whole life personally, I've been worried about what everybody else thinks and basing it on being a part of society and basing it on, oh, hopefully I'll get welcomed into this, that is so exhausting. So when you finally you're like, well, nobody's really paying attention to you anyways. Don't think that you're that great. And then just do your thing. Because you know what? When you do your thing and your mind is more at peace, you become a better person anyways. So just do your thing. Beat to the dance to the beat of your own drum.
Yes. Joey says, is every date on the show at the train station? I mean, there's a stop at the train station for sure.
Yes. Oh, is that on the which one? On the
Love on the Spectrum. So
yeah.
People with autism love trains. You know what?
Trains are really cool.
Trains are so maybe we're both autistic. I don't know, because I see a train and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Travel across Canada on a train so bad. You get to sleep in them. You can have drinks. You can have dinner on a train. In Aurelia, Ontario, they have a train that, like an old train that's converted into a restaurant.
Yep. So I actually looked at that. There's the Via train that you can go all the way across the country, and it's $10,000. And I was like, fuck you. Yeah. I was pretty disappointed.
It's expensive to travel within Canada. It's so bizarre.
I know.
You go to Tunisia for cheaper than you can go to BC.
It's very weird.
It's so bizarre.
And that's the thing. Like, so when Rob came, we were talking about, because he does the drive in about 2 days. And I'm like, I would be willing to drive it, but I'd only do it during the summertime. I wouldn't do it during the winter drive because
100%.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die in Northern Ontario because
there
are no hospitals up there.
There's nothing there anyways. Like it's nothing pretty in nobody wants to go in the Canada. Our winters are gorgeous if you're going skiing, tubing, but like it's fun for Christmas.
Yeah. I went tubing the first time a couple of years ago, and it was so much fun.
I've never done anything like that because I grew up poor. So I've never been on a horse. I've never been skiing. I've never been tubing. I've never played tennis. I never, did these things.
Tennis is overrated. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I tried it once. That's a lie. I did try it once because I had rich kid friends.
Yeah, that's
because rich kids and poor kids have a lot in common.
Yeah. They hate their parents. That's basically
we're both neglected terribly. We're both neglected,
and
both
all looking for drugs.
Uncles.
Yeah.
We're both
I mean,
we have so much in common. Everyone values us as our worth. Puts value to us to our worth. Yeah. So rich kids and poor kids, we got along really, really well. A lot of my friends were very rich. Even to this day, like my personal life, I have more rich people than poor people. But I don't ask for nothing. As long as you don't ask for nothing, it's okay.
Joey says tennis is fun as hell. Great exercise too. Joey, you look like a guy who would play squash too. I hate
my
you.
God. Is Joey preppy? Does he wear Abercrombie and Finch?
I think he would. He's very I don't know what he's a dad. He's a dad. He's an older dad.
Nice.
And he's ex-military, so fashion sense not his big thing, strong suit.
But thank you for your service.
I mean, he's still involved, but yeah, that's
Well,
true.
thank you for your service. So I can still say thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Not thank you for your previous service. Thank you for your service now.
I mean,
maybe he can get me in. I've been trying to apply for so many years. Remember, Dino?
the military?
No, I want to be in the Canadian Secret Service.
You're as a honeypot? How dare you?
Exactement. I think I'm doing it anyways. They just don't pay me.
Apparently, New Balance shoes are super comfy, but I'm not at that. I have New Balance shoes. I think Joey does too. Appreciate it. There you go.
New Balance shoes are supposed to be so good, but they're so expensive, right?
Yeah. Well, I won a contest and I got new shoes. Nice. And they're so have you heard of these shoes, the barefoot shoes? They're supposed to help you be able to open your toes more.
No.
So they're wider in the front than normal shoes.
That's ugly.
And it's honestly, they're super comfortable, but it also it has a very thin sole. So I haven't had New Balances too. So don't lie. I wear Chucks most of the time. You're not a teenage skater boy, sir. You don't lie to me.
And Chucks are not cheap either. I wear $30 Reeboks.
Yeah. My new shoes, they make Dino run faster too. That's factual. My new shoes make me run very fast.
Oh my god, did you see these shoes? They sell them at the gas station, and I saw them on one of those Love reality shows. Some guy showed up when they first enter. Some guy was wearing them. They're like fish. And they have them at the gas station here, so they look like you're wearing fish on your feet. And they're supposed to be like these cool running shoes or something like that. And they're the ugliest freaking things. I never thought anything would be uglier than Crocs. Didn't think it was possible till I saw these things.
On that point, I had the toe shows. Those things were horrible. So yeah, the shoes I got are not the finger toe shoes. I saw a guy wear those. I was like, I should chop off your feet. You're a horrible human being. Those are disgusting.
Like those fish shoes. Who wants to wear fish on your feet? Nobody wants to wear fish on your feet. That's so gross.
I mean,
because then wonder if the fish stink, and then the fish lead up from your feet.
Yeah, that's your impression of a fish is very entertaining. I'll tell you that. You're supposed to buy penis pills at the gas station, not shoes. Also accurate.
Also accurate.
You're supposed to get discount boner pills at the gas station. Maybe some light drugs. What?
Have you ever taken one of those?
Mm-mm.
I get afraid to drink those 5-hour energies that they sell at the gas station, let alone some boner pill. If I were a guy who would never try anything from a gas station that affected my penis, I would value my penis too much, you guys. Don't do that. Take pride in your penis. Take care of it. Do not buy boner pills from a gas station, please.
I had a guy argue with me.
For all women out there.
That if you drink 2 5-hour energies, you get 10 hours of energy. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Oh.
You just get 5 hours of too much energy. And he's like, no, you drink a 5-hour and the 5 hours, 10. Yeah, they're ridiculous.
I get scared to do that kind of stuff. It's funny because I wasn't scared to do harder stuff than that.
Yeah.
I'll buy drugs behind a gas station, but I don't want it.
Not in the gas station. That's retarded. You're like, that's not,
scary. That's not
smart. I get boner bills from the VA for free. Joey, hook me up, bro.
Where?
From the Veterans Association.
So scary. I don't know. You guys are so brave. You guys take so many chances with your penis.
Listen, you have no idea. You have no idea, Crystal.
I know. I do have an idea.
We put it where it's not supposed to go.
A lot.
We take chances.
A lot of chances.
Sometimes we're walking into a wall. It's the first thing that hits. It's very dangerous.
Have you ever walked into a wall?
I've hit walls. I mostly just forget how wide I am, and then and a lot of the time I knock stuff over, and you're like, did you just knock that over? I'm like, yeah, I didn't see it. They're like, how did you not see it? It was a giant statue. I'm like, man, I'm bigger.
Yeah, I'm bigger than it.
Yeah,
I'm drinking a mimosa already.
Oh. Hold
but
on.
I got a fancy new cooler bottle that kind of looks like a fancy penis.
It does look like it looks like a robot penis.
Yeah.
Every time when we are drunk and zip back up, huge risk of getting the
oh my god! Yeah. See, I get so scared for you guys. You guys have to be so careful with those The world is unpopulationable. Like, it's not populating enough. So you guys should be more careful with your stuff. They said no drinking Mountain Dew. Stop wearing. Maybe we should invent Velcro pants, like those hammer pants. You know, the ones with the Velcro here.
Did I tell you this? Okay. Do you remember Snaps? Do you remember Snaps?
Oh my God, tearaway pants.
Yes.
Tearaway, the ones with the buttons on the side, like Adidas made. That everyone had the Adidas.
Everybody had them. Yeah. These were very popular when I was in high school. Okay?
Yeah. And how many babies came out of your generation? People were having babies young. No,
that's true. But like I love telling a story where like we would if you had Snaps on, people would try and rip them off.
All the time.
Right?
Yeah.
All the time. And one time I walked up to a guy who I thought was wearing Snaps and I ripped his pants off.
Oh no.
And he was like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, "I thought they were Snaps." He's like, "They're not." And I'm like, "I'm really sorry."
We probably had the Byway ones. Do you remember Byway?
I do remember Byway.
Oh my God, my mom used to make me steal my school clothes from Byway. Giant Tiger.
I remember Bargain Herald. Okay.
Oh, I don't know that one.
All right. That was below Byway. There was Byway and then Bargain Herald. They were not. Victoria says, "I did that to a guy on a slide before." What? You ripped his pants off? Oh my God, Victoria.
I can picture it. That's funny.
It is funny.
This little badass little kid.
Yeah, it's like, "Thanks for the snaps. See you in hell." Yeah. It's
those are the days, like the simple times when you used to play marbles and you had those pogs. Like, you know, the marbles you used to get and you used to put them in the Crown Royal bags.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's such a cool bag," and you're like, "That's because my dad has a drinking problem."
Exactly. You had that one kid that had like 8 of them.
Oh yeah, and you're just like, "What is going on?" You're like, "Yeah, I have all these velvet sacks. They're great."
They had the giant marbles though that were so pretty, and then
Brokers.
the jumbo ones, and then the little ones. And then you used to have to put them inside, like you had little holes in the sand. You used to hit them inside, so that way you got to keep the marbles. I was good at the game.
I remember playing marbles like a lot.
Yeah, we did
grade
too.
School, and we would actually. The advantage of having a dad with a machine shop is we could get ball bearings. So they were like big ball bearings that we would play for. And the problem is, if you hit a marble good enough, it would break your marble. With a ball bearing, because it's steel. No, it was great because then we'd be like, "Oh, pow," and somebody's marble broke, and you're like, "You're disqualified. Your marble broke."
Such a bully as a kid too.
That's true.
I would have been so pissed at you. I would have pantsed you if you would have broke my marbles. I'd have pantsed you and made you eat glue in front of everybody.
That I would have shown you my big wiener. That's
nope.
Yeah,
I was a bully.
You were definitely a bully. You were 100% a bully. Don't lie.
What does it say?
Hold on. Okay. Mountain Dew, Crocs, the friend zone, McDonald's are things to avoid. That's factual.
Unless McDonald's has Monopoly, which I think I'm going to win something huge because I've been collecting Monopoly stuff.
LOL, velvet sack. That's what we used to call our freshly shaved wax balls. I mean, that's fair. I just got sent
a purple velvet sack. That's the one that's getting teased with no action.
The peak of the marble era was people who came in with Crown Royal bags. But now as an adult, I have a new peak for what people want, and that's the Crown Royal snood.
Wow.
The Snuggie made by Crown Royal. I think that's fantastic.
That's insane. The Crown Royal, they have this like apple one, I think.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's delicious.
I mean, so I like some of the new stuff that they're coming out. Like one guy showed me that there was a Jack Daniel's
they got an
honey,
apple one too.
And there was a honey one, and it was really good.
That's so delicious.
I don't drink often anymore.
No.
Like I only drink if friends are over or something like that, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll buy something." You know?
I've been drinking more since my divorce.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks out.
Like the past 3 months, I've been drinking more than I should, but I've been eating more than I should. I've also been exercising a lot more, so it's kind of a healthy combination.
It's about balance. Absolutely.
I've been drinking a lot more water.
Good. Hey, you know what? That is something that Victoria and I talk about a lot. Is that you have to, as you get older,
Yes.
like it's important that we have the habit of drinking lots of water right now, because
Yeah.
as you get older, it's really important to be drinking lots of water.
Oh, I have to, especially because I've been drinking more lately because I've been day drinking and stuff too. But only like fun stuff. Like if it's not fun, I won't drink it. I have to make it an effort. Like I have to put like a ring on it, or I have to mix it with juice, or like I have to make them fun drinks. I have to add fruit or something like that.
Exactly.
So that
it's
way
hydrating and refreshing all at the same time. Yeah.
Yes, and I feel like if I put effort into it, I'm not just sitting there getting drunk and I'm like casually doing it, then it's okay.
Okay. I'm horrible at drinking water. Any tips either than setting hourly timers? No. Hey, so I was reading this. This is something that I promote freely. I'm a member of Arnold Schwarzenegger's email list, and it's called the Pump Club, because Arnold Schwarzenegger is the greatest man who ever lived.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What is it called?
The Pump Club.
Oh, that's exactly what I thought you said. Which makes
right.
me laugh out loud.
Like you got to get the pump, you get the pump up with the muscles, and there's no time like now to get the pump. Okay.
Oh my God, Junior. Or Twins or Kindergarten Cop.
Hey, Twins.
Oh my God.
I wish Twins had a sequel, because I would have watched. Twins was one of the greatest movies ever.
We could do it.
Sure, why not?
Do it. Oh my God, we should do it. We should make a Twin sequel. Hey, Universal Studios, we would like to make a Twin sequel.
Yeah, makes sense. So, on that note, he sends out tips every day, and he cites like articles that have been peer reviewed and studies on supplements and all sorts of stuff, and what works, what doesn't, and everything like that. Now, that being said, one of the studies was about water, was how important it is to drink water, but the biggest influencer is not having alarms or people reminding you of that. It is just having it in your view. So get a water bottle, have it filled, and just keep it with you at all times. They said after all the studies that they did, that was the biggest one that made people, because if it wasn't in your, like when it was out of your sight, it was out of your mind.
Yeah.
So just having a bottle of water close by means you drink.
And get one that's cool to you too, because then it makes you more into it, like like you're paying attention. It's your thing.
Yeah.
Like people are walking around with them, and at first I thought it was a little bougie. I'm like, oh yeah, look at you and your fancy water cup. But now that I got one,
now I'm part of the bougie club. It's fine.
I'm so bougie lately.
Actually, hilariously, Victoria got me a new water bottle, and it's
like a penis.
No, mine looks like a cannonball. It's a gallon of water.
Oh,
and so it's
stronger.
The thing is, it's very me sized.
Yeah.
So I actually brought hers, which is half a gallon. And people were like, "Why is your water bottle so big?" I'm like, "I'm so big," and they're like, "I'm like, this is actually my wife's. Mine is twice the size." And they're just like, "What?" And I'm like,
"That's a lot of water for her."
A lot of water. It's a lot of water for everyone. Okay.
It would look funnier on Victoria because she's a little tiny woman.
Yes.
You holding it would look normal. But her, it would.
Well, this is the thing: is I grabbed the half gallon with one hand, and I'm like, and drink half of it. She would have to have like two hands, and she's like, I'm trying to. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They had a twin sequel scheduled. Yeah, exactly. They had a twin sequel scheduled with Eddie Murphy being the lost trip. I mean, I would watch that. Eddie Murphy. Okay, so Eddie Murphy is
Beverly
hilarious.
Hills Cop?
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop is hilarious.
Okay, but the new one?
I mean, it wasn't. It was still funny.
Okay, but the new one?
I know.
This is
it wasn't. It was Eddie Murphy's entertaining. Let's be honest.
I love Eddie. Hey, that's my goat. He's the reason why I love stand-up comedy. My first comedy specials were raw and delirious I've ever watched, and I watched them as a little kid. I'm just saying that acting is maybe done.
Hey, you heard it here, everyone. If you want to blame anyone, it's Eddie Murphy.
No, I love him. I'm just saying that. Hey, now I get it.
I got you good. But yeah, no, it's that is the one trick to drinking water is have a water bottle in front of you and have it full. It's a big deal. Because you know what? After a couple of weeks, it starts to become a habit, and then you're just like, I need my water bottle, need my water bottle, need my water bottle.
It's like a pacifier if you're a baby.
Yeah. Don't do that on camera. Trust me, don't do that on camera. That's not, yeah. Joey definitely just clipped that and it was like, yep, perfect. Thank you.
Show your feet next. Let's make some
exactly,
money.
Yeah. You can send money to Dino at Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, and I will send you pictures of Crystal's feet. It's fine.
So everywhere I go, everyone's decorating for Christmas. So guess what I'm doing today?
Decorating for Christmas.
I'm so freaking dead. That's why I got into the mimosas, because I'm gonna make it a good time.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand that completely.
But like, everywhere, even the gas station that I went to, the girl's got like bright green hair, and then she had on 2 red balls on her head. I thought it was a bit much, and then I was like, it totally put me in the Christmas spirit. So,
yes, I like Christmas. I like Christmas because everyone has to be nice to me, even though I look scary.
Oh, I love it so much, because all growing up, my mom was not like a Christmas person. We had a 3-foot white tree, like a fake tree with 1 strand of red poinsettia lights, and that's it. My childhood tree, no decorations, no nothing. So that was it. So now I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna go all. It's gonna look like Christmas threw up in this apartment. Like, it's gonna be amazing.
Christmas on the spectrum, everyone. You heard it here. That's fine. No, we
do a twins Christmas. That's what we should do. We reunite, because you're so far away. I'm so far away, and then we reunite. And I don't know my dad. You know yours, but you could be wrong. So then we reunite, and then we can find out that that's us. And then your mom's still alive, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can go see your mom and ask her why she separated us at birth. We could go ahead.
My mom will not play along with that. She'll be like, no, I'm not. This is not funny, Dino. I don't like it. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, I have 5 children. This is it.
Oh my God, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Even so, like I said, I'm planning on driving down to Cleveland before we head down to Florida to see my mom. And one of my friends was like,
your mom lives in Florida?
She's leaving for Florida in a couple days. She has a home there, so she spends.
That's my dream life.
I mean, yeah, well, I'm retired.
I am Florida. Like, if you were to pick a state that somebody is, I'm Florida and Vegas.
I mean, that seems accurate. So some people were like, why don't you just stop in on your way back? I'm like, I'm not introducing my mom to you people. That's not under no circumstances. Then they were like, yeah, that's fair. I'm like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so rude.
My mom is a good person. You understand that? Like,
so
she doesn't swear. She doesn't have vices. She doesn't, she's good. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not gonna poison her with the people I know. No, God, it's bad enough that she has to put up with me. I'm not doing that. No.
I can't wait to meet your mom. I'm gonna go and visit her myself.
Never gonna
if I know where she is in Florida, I'm gonna go there, visit her, and then I'm gonna get me some. Where are those pink birds? Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, we're trying to think of stuff to do on our drive down and while we're there and stuff. Mostly we're just going to be doing shopping and stuff.
At, like, every weird thing to see, like a big ball of yarn. Or
I mean, so yeah, I'm trying to think of what to do because I don't want to so when we would drive to Florida when we were kids, we would leave like 4:00 in the morning on Saturday.
Yeah.
My dad would drive till like 10:00 at night, Saturday night. We would stop usually in Georgia. And then the next day in Georgia, we would head to Florida and we would arrive there around between 2 and 4:00.
Is the Grand Canyon on the way to Florida?
No, that's the other side of the country. It's close to Vegas. But like it was always cool, but it's a hard drive to be in the car for like 15 hours one day, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to take it a little bit lighter and just kind of take our time.
Yeah.
Go I'm looking for places to stop and eat good meals. Like to drive. I want to
Stop
drive
at
during
every what do they have in the US that we don't have? Like every Denny's? No, we have Denny's here.
We have Denny's. I was thinking barbecue. I'm looking for like old school barbecue places on the way.
Oh,
So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun. So I'm working on that.
I hope you find lots of brisket.
Yeah, well,
I'm so lonesome. I've been craving brisket so bad.
There's a lot of new barbecue places that have opened up in Toronto that
Yeah?
are pretty good. Yeah, I had one recently. Northern Smokes was pretty good.
Eat out a ton though. I don't.
You know what? I don't need your judgment. I don't need your judgment. It's rude.
Like, do you guys cook? Like,
so you know what? The last normally yes, but this past month because I've been working all the time.
Yeah,
it's been a little bit difficult. So
kind of takeout.
Yeah. So, but normally, yeah, I try and cook.
The one bill was like $90.
Yeah, but that was food for like 2 days. It's fine.
I hope so, because that's a lot of money on food. That's a lot on takeout.
I'm a lot of Dino. It's fair. Yeah.
We are going through an economic crisis.
I mean, that is true.
Only because the price of groceries here is insane.
Yeah, I know. No, everywhere. It's been ridiculous. I don't understand why, but
it's because we import stuff and people eat beyond their means. Like back in the day, people used to eat like root vegetables and stuff at this time of year because that's what's accessible.
Yeah.
But now everyone's like, I need me a mango and dragon fruit or whatever, and blah 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 that I'm going to pay $10 for instead of getting what's in season.
Yeah. You heard it here, people. Dragon fruit. It's the devil. No.
I've never actually ate it before.
It's pretty good. It actually, I think dragon fruit's the one that doesn't taste like anything. Like you eat it and you're like.
I just tried those pomegranate for the first time not that long ago.
Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
Ooh, hello, Mohammed.
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
I like
Took you 4 seconds. You heard Mohammed and you're like, hello.
I like me a Mohammed.
Sure.
I have a ting.
Can I get Crystal's OnlyFans? She does not have an OnlyFans.
No, I'm a classy broad.
Yeah. She's a classy broad, Mohammed. Calm yourself.
Mohammed should want OnlyFans. Inshallah.
Gosh, we're gonna get canceled.
Yalla.
This is Mohammed. Dang it.
You see?
I mean, you know what? That's the wild thing is that they actually explained this was that 1 out of every 3 women in the US has an OnlyFans.
That's so crazy to me. For what? This is why I'm saying people living beyond their means. What do you need that you have to do this? What do you need in your life? Do you have a roof over your head? Cool. Do you have food in your fridge? Awesome. You don't need to have the OnlyFans.
In all honesty,
so cheap.
This is the crazy part is that like I just wonder how bad it would be to do an OnlyFans and then no one buy it. Yeah, and you're like, I made $3, but I had to show my butthole. You're like, that's not.
That's embarrassing.
That's gotta hurt the self-esteem. Where you're like, nobody. It's $3.99 and nobody. Like
that's what I'm so afraid of, maybe because like even these trans men and stuff, they're so hot that like the pool of being hot, and there's so much of these surgeries and everything that people are getting all this Botox and everything.
Oh yeah,
I can't afford all that. So, but yet you're in competition with all that. So I'd be so scared that I get on there and then my confidence has just recently been lifted within the last few months. So can you imagine I go on there and everyone's like, first, if they ask me if I'm a man, that's going to hurt my feelings. That's going to hurt me. If nobody subscribes, that's going to really hurt my feelings. I mean, I know there's always a pervert out there. Everybody that I know is on, everyone on my Facebook is on some sort of list, I'm sure. That pops into my DMs. Like, Men have such balls, though. Like, I'll skip to that. Men are so like, they think that no matter what they look like, if they think that you're cute, that they have a chance.
Well, so this is the weird thing. I remember I was in an ambulance and both the paramedics were female, and I was joking with them. I'm like, listen, if you can make them giggle, you can clap them cheeks, and they both were like, oh my God. And I'm like, it's kind of true. Like, if you can make a woman laugh, you got a shot. And it's
so true. Well,
it's
that's
probably
kind of true but there's such a fine line because
yeah.
because men, they'll make you laugh. As soon as they get you to laugh, then boom, their pervy grossness kicks in. They're like, oh my God, I made you laugh. Now I'm gonna tell you about how like I lost my virginity to my mom. You know, like they're just super weird. They're just
Walkie Jockey Scene says prices of avocados are insane. I'm going to start my own OnlyFans. I mean, listen, you might have to. Mohammed, don't get weird, or I will block you. All right.
Avocado's a fancy thing. I saw on one of these shows where a person put avocado on toast and then a couple little smashed pecans, and they charge like $22.
Yeah, it was delicious.
I can't do it. That's like when you go to a restaurant, you never order something you can make at home. At least I don't believe that. If I can make it at home, I won't order it.
I'm, you know what? Well, this is the thing, is that ordering was meant to be time saving, not price gouging, right? And that's the complexity of it all. Mohammed, don't be weird, or else I'll block you. Okay.
Mohammed, remember Allah. Allah is watching you.
He's watching you be a pervert.
Don't do it. This is not halal. This is not halal.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
No, it's weird that people are so okay with that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Which kind of stuff is that?
Oh, all the OnlyFans stuff. It's like the amount of people who are just like
accepting it is, but yet people are still against prostitution.
Yeah, well, which I
think
can't.
It's worse.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's way worse because then all these people, thousands of people, get to see your no places.
I mean, like
$1.99.
Listen, I've been sent friend requests.
People.
Hey, I've been sent friend requests, which I'm like suspicious immediately. No, and then then they send me a message and it's everything, and I'm like, whoa, we don't even know what is happening right now, and you're just like,
but normal women are doing this stuff though.
Yeah,
I was sitting with a friend of mine, and he got a message. So he was on that the one that the Tinder.
Yes.
Okay, so he was on that. He had been talking to this girl from the moment that we both arrived. Okay.
Yeah.
He just matched with this girl. They started chatting. He was at the bar. He was chatting. Within 10-15 minutes, she's sending him a video of her putting toys in her cupcake. They just started 10-15 minutes. He hadn't met her. She knows nothing about him. Nothing at all. He's not even that hot. His pictures don't look like him. And yet she was sending him a video of that, asking him to come over. Do you know how much pressure that is? That's so disgusting. As a normal woman, you're like, oh, no. As a single normal woman, now you get out there and these men are expecting this stuff, and you're like, dude, I mean, I'm a open-minded person, but you gotta romance me first.
So, my biggest gripe about eating out is the recommended tip percent on the machine receipts. Just F off with. Oh yeah.
Oh,
the new one is where people are like 20%, and you're like,
tips. I can't listen.
No. Hey, I'm okay with listen.
As somebody who worked most of her life inside the restaurant and serving business, when people complain about tips, don't go out to eat if you don't tip.
No. Hold on. But if you're if you're a server, you deserve a tip.
Yes.
If I'm being just handed food, there's no tip. I'm paying for the food. You give me food, and I walk away. So, look. Hey, if you're serving food, you deserve a tip. There's no question. Mm-hmm. But if it's just a cash register and here you go and off you go,
I tip Tim Hortons and that Subway sandwiches.
Yeah.
I
you're
tip
weird.
a lot, but that's because, like I said, I worked in the food industry and stuff, and most of the times they make less than minimum wage or minimum wage. In those jobs, you have to work your ass off. You don't sit. You don't nothing. You go your whole shift. You don't sit. You get yelled at. Everyone complains about food. Everyone's got something to say. You don't go one shift where somebody's not telling you their dietary needs and their digestive system and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't eat that. I'm going to shit for days. Okay, well, don't tell me and don't eat that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't need your life story. Walkie Talkie says, no, I do tip. Don't tell me how much to tip. Also fair.
That's true. That's a good point, though. I like that one.
See, my mom was a waitress when she first came to the country, and she's like, no, you always tip. And I'm like, of course I do. But people were like, oh, customer is 25%. You're like, 25%? No. Relax.
I do tip based on performance. I am a performance tipper though, because customer service is very important. Yes. So I will tip you shit if you do shit job, but I will tip you so freaking good if you either I'm really drunk or I'm really happy with my service.
I remember New Year's Day, we went out for breakfast. We had breakfast and the bill was like $100 and I just gave her an extra 100. I'm like, here you go. Thank you.
Okay, well, that's being super generous.
No, but it was New Year's Day, and we were all still shit faced. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, I appreciate that you did this. This is a public service. Like this is basically working on New Year's Day and serving breakfast to drunk people is up there with military service. Like, thank you for your service. Here you go.
Good on like special occasions and stuff. People should tip, and I have been not should, but it is like if you give a good service and somebody doesn't tip you at all, that's kind of like a blow.
I don't like that either.
But if you give a good service, like on New Year's Eve or something like that, because I've worked on New Year's Eves in bars and lots of times, and if I'm there and I'm making sure you have a good time,
I deserve a tip. Absolutely.
Hook a sister up. And if you don't, that's just what kind of person you are. You know.
I would recommend you pay your tips in cash so you know the server buckets. Also, yes,
very highly recommended. Please do that.
Honestly, I've actively been I do my best to pay things with cash as much as possible. I'm like, I don't like paying with cards.
Cash is queen.
Yeah, cash
it's easier to budget too. It's
easier I agree.
With cash, because they used to have this show called Till Death Do Us Part.
Yeah.
And what she used to do is all these couples were in debt. She would cut up their cards and they had to have just cash. And then and I moved out on my own like at 16 and this show was popular. Yeah. And so I used to do that. You put everything in an envelope, like this is my hydro, this is my rent, this is my blah, blah, blah. And then that's the cash that you have for those bills. And then you can't spend anything else.
Yep.
People used to pay you in cash, so that used to be a thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you used to get paid from your jobs in cash when you could write your resume in pen. That's the last time that I wrote a resume, really. No, that's when you could. I have one, but like
it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, those were the days when you could just
those were the good days when you couldn't actually get a job because you're a good worker.
I agree.
You had 500 whatever.
Well, that's the problem is people are more about buzzwords and stuff like that, and you're like, or could I be good at my job? And they're like, we're not really looking for people that are good at their job. We're looking for people who know buzzwords. And you're like,
we're looking for people with like a high social media impact.
Which, get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying though. I'm doing pretty, like I create tons of content. I'm just not, I just don't get paid for it because I don't apply myself. I just don't have the paperwork. I need like a paperwork person to get
to ruin another YouTube. Caleb Hammer was a fun series ripping people apart about their financial situations. Listen,
that is a good one. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's this is the thing is
finances are important. You have to I pride myself. I don't have a savings, but I don't have debt.
Yeah. Which is that puts you further ahead than a lot of people.
But other than that, no big debt.
Yeah. No, but having no debt is a big deal.
It's a huge deal because I don't want to get into a relationship. That scares me when you get into a relationship with somebody and they have like $20,000 or $40,000 worth of debt. Or they have like a big mortgage that they haven't paid and you're like, because then you're responsible if you're a ride or die with that person when there's something happens and then now you have to
well, there's those issues too, right? But
or if they've been divorced and they have to pay like
yeah, that's also scary. Trust me.
It's also so scary to me.
Sure. Well, that's the hard part is like you're no longer getting what you think, right? And that's people
Yeah.
aren't honest and people are deceptive, and you're like, hey, or you could just be honest and not be a dick. But
Yeah, and be like, hey, listen, I'm in this much debt because I'm terrible with money. Maybe you can help me, you know?
or you know what, you could be like, hey, let's make a plan to fix that, and then we can go
Yes.
forward, right?
And then
But
we can't get married until that's fixed, though.
I mean,
Because I am not signing up for that shit.
it's not an easy thing to deal with, right? But
No,
and
not for somebody that's used to, like, okay, I don't ever have extra money, but I don't have, like, don't have all my paycheck going to somewhere.
yeah,
Before
well, a lot of people don't realize that you're like, this is there are a lot of people whose main relationship issues are around funds and budgeting and stuff like that,
finances,
and that's
even when you don't have a lot of money to work, financial stuff can really kill a mood, kill
absolutely,
love. It
yeah,
can really do damage to love because
yeah,
finances is so hard because you're just trying to provide a roof, you're trying to provide food, you're trying to provide a certain lifestyle.
yeah,
And if you're used to doing it by yourself, and then all of a sudden you got somebody else's problems, and now all of a sudden you can't afford the stuff that you are accustomed to,
yeah,
even if it's so simple, then it becomes an issue, no
yeah.
matter how, it
That's
can
why
become an issue.
that's why communication is
So important.
so
Communication
important.
is so important.
I
No
mean,
BS, you guys.
well, this is the thing. I tried to explain this before too. Is like,
No
don't
second
lie to
lives.
me. If you tell me what we're trying to deceive someone with, and I will help you. But don't
Yes.
lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'll help you defraud somebody else, but not me. Don't. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the most important thing in a relationship. I
Yeah.
used to say that to my ex-husband.
Yeah.
Lie to the world, but please just
Yeah.
stop lying to me.
Yeah.
Like if you
I
have to
feel like
lie to
that's
every single person you meet today,
yeah.
fine. But don't
Yeah.
lie to me.
It's one of those things where you're like, yeah, that's that. As soon as you like, I pride myself on not lying
Yeah.
because I'm saving all those white lies that people do regularly for murder. Right? They're on the same platform. There's no ranking when it comes to sin. You can lie or murder. I'm saving them for murder.
Okay,
You know?
that's a good thing. I like that.
Yeah. You know?
I used to lie a lot before.
Yeah.
And that was more, I used to say it was because I was trying to like smooth things out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I wanted to sugarcoat things. It wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
lying, it's more sugarcoating. Like, or I would say that they say be the person that you say that you are.
Yeah.
Or type of thing, like I could do this, or I'm gonna do this, and blah blah blah,
Sure.
and be that person. And for me, I wasn't that person for a while.
Yeah.
So, but once you start to be that person, that like you say those kind of lies, or if you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but all that's still bad, and you really just hurt their feelings. Who cares?
Well, hey, sometimes you have to hurt people's feelings.
Well,
And as much as that
life
is
not
sad.
so easy, so just get it over with. Rip it like a band-aid.
Yeah, well,
Not life. Like take your time, enjoy it. But like the problems in life, whatever problem you had yesterday, or before, everyone's gone through devastating moments that they thought they'd never recover from, that they thought would end their lives, that they thought was the worst moments of their lives. And look, now you're at a new one, or now your life is better. So everything eventually passes.
And that's the hard part, is that people need to understand that there's a line that you have to follow. If you don't, it's gonna blow up in your face, right? People. Well, this is, you know what? Here, we have a couple of minutes left, so I'll just do a little thing. Is that literacy? Okay, being able to read. A lot of the times we look at things and we get overwhelmed, but literacy is a huge thing in that you have to be able to look at something and understand the information that's coming through. It isn't just words, okay? That comes to finances, that comes to government stuff, that comes to being able to comprehend what someone's telling you. So even interpersonally, so literacy, there's a level of emotional literacy and everything, but it comes down to being able to communicate.
Yes.
if you can't go back and forth with someone and have understanding, because a lot of times we have a bias of what we think is factual and we're unwilling to negotiate on that. So there's a small portion of people who do this, and I'm jealous of it because I try to implement it and it's very difficult to do, but is you
It's because you think that you're so wonderful.
100% accurate. That's exactly true. I'm the best, so why would I take advice from
I'm
other
not
people, right?
always right, but everybody else is always wrong.
That's correct. That's 100% correct. So it's approach every topic as a child as if you are not an expert, and that way you can kind of really get down to the meat of the information, and you don't have to worry about navigating your own personal misconceptions or thoughts. You can just cut through all of that, because the problem is, like, how many times have somebody says, "Oh, you should do this," and you're like, "I could never do that." Why not? Why can't you never do that? That doesn't make sense, right? And so it's the idea of, and it stems to the point where you're like, people are like, "You should be happier in life," and you're like, "I don't deserve happiness." You're like, "Why don't you deserve happiness? We all deserve happiness. That's a good thing, right?" So being able to stand there and say, "Hey,"
can you imagine?
But that's, in all honesty, people are like, you're like, "Hey, why aren't you happy?" What do I have to be happy about? You're alive. That's
you get another chance to be fucking miserable tomorrow, so be happy about that.
Yeah. You can save that misery for later. You don't have to use it every day. Yeah, it's a lot of the times we focus on the bad, and we've talked about this before, is that misery loves company.
Ugh.
It loves company. It's, "Oh, be miserable with me," and people will bond over misery.
Oh yeah.
And like they will become just intertwined with misery, and you're going, "Yeah, that's not a good
That's
thing."
Alcoholics Anonymous.
That's also true. Yeah, and like, look, so when people hear that, you don't drink or you stop doing certain drugs or whatever like that, and people are like, "Oh, come on, you're like one of us," and you're like, "No, you should be happy for me," right? Yeah. And people will take satisfaction in your failure over your success, and that's not a good friend, though, right?
No.
Someone who's proud, someone who is pleased by your failure, or if you have a setback or you are unsuccessful in something the first time you try it, that's not your friend.
No,
your friend is someone jealous. Yeah, well, I don't want to say they're jealous, but
jealousy is the world's biggest downfall.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why, well, and that's the thing, is there's two sides of that. There's jealousy and envy. Yes. Envy is that new concept where people are like, "I don't want to just succeed, I want to see you fail," which you're like, that's, why do you have to do that? There's success for everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas jealousy is saying, "Hey, I'm so happy you got there. I hope I get there too someday." And that's okay. Right? Yeah. Because that's a motivating emotion. Envy is where I want you to fail. You're like, "Well, you're just a dick." Right? So
I thought envy was like you look up to somebody. I thought it was the opposite one. I thought the jealousy was the, okay.
No, it's the other way around. Jealousy. So neither one, both can be negative, right? Yeah. But envy is is intertwined. It's a little bit malicious in the emotion, whereas jealousy is not necessarily like, "I wish I could do that. I don't necessarily hate that you have it." Whereas envy is, "I hate that you have it because I deserve it."
Like girls with big boobs.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
I'm very envious.
Yeah. Envy, jealousy, cheating, beating mean the same thing. I mean, wow. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. That's. I think that's the thing, is learn how to communicate. There's a million different ways, a million different forms of communication, and all of them are important. Yeah. So I guess the message today.
If Dino and I communicate, you can tune in on Monday at 10:30 a.m. for another great episode of Morning Motivational Rant.
Ta-da! Yeah, we're trying to do Mondays and Thursdays, everyone. So please tune in, hang out. We love to see you.
So, tell us your comments.
Yeah, let us know what you want us to talk about. We're just talking about whatever. So happy day. Enjoy the rest of yours. Have a great weekend, and we will be back on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.